Yo, welcome back to another episode of Captain K's Den. I don't know what we're talking about today.
What?
We actually didn't talk about a topic. We didn't discuss a topipic.
Well, we're going over the in-depth reviews
Yeah,
today.
true.
So
Okay.
we got 2 movies to do, and
Alright.
hopefully that'll give us our time, right?
Yeah, and we will have stories.
Yeah.
Alright, so, today's episode we are going to be talking about Us and Shazam. Yes, he finally saw them.
Yeah.
So, now we can talk about them. Spoiler alert.
I wish we just had like giant words about the screen breaks.
Spoiler alert. Never have better.
Editing.
Yeah. I mean, I could put words on the screen, but the screen breaking and all that, I don't know about all that. But, you know.
That's next generation of our podcast.
Yeah.
Season 1 is it's a little choppy.
The next season, yeah. Season 1 is, our low budget season.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Alright, so, see, we'll start with Us, because Shazam just came out, 4 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
So, we'll start with Us. So now I can go to full spoiler mode. Yo, alright. Let me let loose a little bit.
Take that hat off the shirt.
So here's my main problem with Us.
Woo. Right.
You guys already know that I didn't like the way he set, like I said, he set up a twist you see from a mile away. Here's the thing. Okay. So in case you haven't seen it by now, too bad. If you have seen it, you already know.
Yeah.
The clone is really the original, and then the Adelaide we've been following through the whole movie is the clone. Saw that from a mile away. How? Well, let's see. Now, I would appreciate if he left little subtle clues to that, like the whistle thing. That's a subtle clue that you know, okay, the one who's whistling the song is the original. I like it. The fact that Red, that was the original name, the tether, whatever. Red could speak English. You know, she could talk. No other tether could talk. That's another way. You know, those are fine. Those are totally fine. But don't put these 2 women in a room alone, literally alone, no one else, just both of them, and then act like
We don't know the twist.
right, like we don't don't have Adelaide ask, "What do you want?"
We clearly know what's happening. She's come to you in your house already, and then at that, you stole her life away.
Right, you stole her life. How dare you? You have the audacity to ask, "What do you want? What are you here for?" You took her life.
Legitimately.
What else could she be there for?
It's
You
not that
choked her out,
metaphorical
dragged her
stuff,
down,
like, totally
literally
took her life. Like everything she had, everything that was planned for her, everything that it could have gone her way, you went out of your way to take it. Like you chose to end her, like her childhood. You ended it that night and took it for yourself.
I cannot believe that. I'm just like, really? What does she want? I give you one goddamn guess. Like, I was so mad at that, and I'm pretty sure stuff like that is in the movie to deliberately trick you. You know, obviously from the get go, he doesn't want you to know that. Okay, really, that's the clone. Really, that's the original. So the way he writes the script in a manner of that. You know, by all means, for all intents and purposes, that the regular Adelaide is the original, and then Red is the clone. So that's why they say these lines that would support that. But then you turn around at the end and it's not true. And it's like, so why did they say these lines then? Why did Red come in talking about once there was a girl who was born with a shadow, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you weren't
that girl.
Yeah, you were the girl. You weren't the shadow. You became the shadow. But don't act like you were born as the shadow from the get-go. Don't act like you were tethered from the get-go.
Yeah, don't act like you were born into the raw rabbit-eating.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand, like the underground living shelter life.
The moment she explained where she was from, talking about a girl was once born with a shadow, blah, blah, it should have been a girl was once born with a shadow, and the shadow took her life. You know, she could explain it right then and there, in front of her family and all. But no, why did she hide it? Like, she hid it from the audience. Like, this is dumb. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. That was my gripe.
Yeah, and why would she have wanted revenge if it was not to take her own life back?
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense. Like, why fake like you're a tether and you're stuck in this unreasonable world where you're the only tether that can talk with this whole idea of the outside world. I hated the scene where she was like, must have been great to grow up with the sun on your skin. And
You did for like 8 years.
like, you know that.
You know exactly what the sun feels like. Like
don't play that.
That was the part. And then, yeah, like you said, why did she have this whole plan of revenge? Because she had to be the tether. It's like, but you didn't start out as the tether. I'm fine with her wanting revenge.
Yeah.
Because she got her life taken. But don't act like you want revenge just simply because you were born as a tether when you weren't.
You weren't. You were literally put in that situation.
Yes.
By your tether.
Right. So don't write the script in a sense to where you make it seem like her plans are just because she wants revenge because she was born that way. Like, no, that's BS. And then also when, like, later on, I think when they were fighting, she was talking about the tether. She was like, so I took us, and there is no us, all right? I mean, maybe you became one, but why are you, like, I just never understood why all of her lines were so suggestive that she had been born a tether, had been a tether all her life. That was,
from
I just didn't,
maybe 8 to, what range would you say Adela was when they came back to the beach?
She's like in her 30s or 40s.
8 to 30.
Like, they did the math, yeah.
Yeah, 8 to 30. Like, all that time, you were not a tether. You knew you weren't a tether. You were mad because you knew you weren't a tether. So don't act like you've been a tether. You're there for the tethers. I am the tether.
Like, right.
Not.
Her whole cause is for the tethers. Like,
no, it's for your revenge. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Just make sure when you speak about it, it's about your revenge.
Right. So, yeah, no. And then on top of that, he implied the little boy knew when. Like, give me a deleted scene where Red is telling the little boy that, actually, I'm the original. Give me something.
Because, like, he just comes out that's what got me. He comes out the closet. His mom saves his life. He's not excited. He's terrified.
Yes. It's like everything's going to go back to the way it's saying. He's like, Like, he already knew at that point, like, you were stuck in a locker the whole time. When did something change for you?
At what point did she say, you took my life? She never said it.
Nope, not at all.
Never said it. It was all in the twist at the end when we see her little
the
flashback.
Yes.
That boy had never known. So why is he afraid of his own mom? Because she came to save him.
Exactly.
They had been killing tethers the whole movie.
Exactly.
What made this tether death so different?
Now, it suggested that he caught on just... In my opinion, I think people giving this little boy a little too much credit. He's a smart black boy, yes, but come on. So you telling me he picked up on the, like, how savage she was when she killed that one clone. She killed one of the twins. Yeah. He saw it then, her ferocity?
Yeah, ferocity.
Yeah, he saw that, and I think that kind of, like, red flag right there. But then when she killed Red, and he heard the clicking noise, and I think that right there was his go-to thing. Like, I'm pretty sure. But come on, a clicking noise, and then you automatically know, oh no, my mom's actually the clone. Like, no, that's a bit of a stretch, my guy.
That's a huge stretch. Like,
I don't know about that one.
And then, I mean, like, the boy, he was smart, sure.
Yeah.
Like, really, he found out a way to, like, beat his own tether without even coming into contact with it.
Yep.
But at the same time,
yeah, no, I'm not gonna give him that much credit where he just knows. Like,
yeah, and then the clicking noise wasn't like a shift in the universe or anything where, like, it was like clear sign like a human's been killed by a tether, like.
And it wasn't predominant either. Like, when she killed her, she, like, did a slight clicking. It was like, you really have to listen out for, like, is that a clicking noise?
Yeah, like, I think in the when I saw it, now that you meant, I don't even remember the clicking noise. Yeah, I know people talking about it. That's the only reason I like. How is that the reason? Faint.
And she only does it for like a second. So there was that, and then there was one other thing. Well, there's a few other things. I'll give this to dismission of belief of how no one had guns.
Yeah.
Like, I understand. How did the tether win? How did they win against...
With leather gloves, scissors, and red jumpsuits?
Yes, there's no way they would have won a surface battle. I'm just saying. I don't think they ever came to this.
They had the surprise advantage, sure.
Yeah,
first wave.
Yeah, right.
But we're talking about the whole world?
Like, no.
Nah, bro. You mean there's people in the military who just got snuck up on dudes with, like, scissors? Who are, like, brain damaged for what we've been told. Who literally, like, there was a scene where the dad is running from one of the tethers and he goes in the boat.
Yeah.
And the freaking tether has a situation where he can't find him. And what does he do? He screams.
Yep.
He's like, you know, if that's the situation, how are these dudes sneaking up on military trained people, taking them out with a pair of scissors?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense at all. I mean, police have like an armory.
Legitimately, they have walls and stuff. Like, I get it. The tether came out of nowhere, but they still had systems and stuff they had to go through to get to where they were.
Right.
Like, proof of that was when they snuck in old dude's house. His generator went out, kicked up, and whatever. Mm-hmm. He just didn't believe that there was anybody out there. Sure. That happened at a fucking police station. You think they're going to like, huh, well, it was probably nothing, just some squirrels.
And on top of that, I really don't think the tether going to kill everyone at the police station all in sync.
You're right.
Like, it's a video game. Like, they got signals like, go. Like, everybody dies.
Their communication is only...
Scream, right? Yeah, there's no way they're gonna have a perfect in sync moment where they all just kill everyone at the police station.
Like,
not buying it. Like, but like I said, granted, you know, dismission of belief is fair. I'll take it. I'll deal with it. It was still a good movie.
It was very entertaining.
Yeah.
Held my attention the whole time. And like, you know me, I don't like scary movies because I'm a puss.
I actually didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
I enjoy watching them, but afterward I'm like,
fair
what? Someone's in my kitchen. Hope it's my oh, he's asleep. Well, I will just sit this one out.
I'm gonna stay right here and play my game.
It's 6 in the morning. Maybe I can get some shut eye. Don't get me started on bathroom journeys. Oh my god.
You gotta do a check every time with the flashlights, like.
It's just, nope. Close the door. I'll just hold it till morning.
Gotta wait all the way till like mom's up. And it's like, Mom,
then play it up like I've been up. Like I just woke up. Oh, can I get a cut and take it back? I know you gotta get ready for work, but I gotta pee.
Just saying, yo.
No, yeah. Me and Scary Movies, we're not friends. But I watch every single one and pay the price later.
Like I took that out later. So it's worth it.
Definitely liked it though. Definitely liked it. It was
as much as we were talking, you know, criticizing. We definitely did enjoy it. I just hated that one simple fact about it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like we do that with all our movies. We talk about the worst about it because that's all that's bothering it. That's what's keeping it from growing.
Yeah.
Like fucking Hugo.
Man. Yeah, exactly. Like Hugo. To know what we're talking about. Look, 3 videos later. 2 videos ago. Sorry.
Yeah, 2
about 2 videos ago. Anyway, so he did make a really good film, and that's just my only gripe with it. Like if he wouldn't even have to even change it, just omit the lines. Yeah. That's it. Like it was just them two. You know what I would have appreciated? Them two just staring at each other, just stare down, and like really intense music.
Yep, and then that slow creep that Red took towards Adele.
Yes.
Yeah, the Adelaide.
Yes. Yeah. So no. What do you want? Because that scene you just ruined. I mean, that line just ruined that whole scene. They would have just stared it down, intense music, and yeah, she gets up, gets behind her, slams her into the. Totally cool. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Or
Speaking of, Red took her time. She could have killed her. Like there was 3 times where she was like, where I thought like, she definitely could have got her with the scissors just now.
Yeah. How the heck did she not die?
She did get her with the scissors a couple times.
Yeah, she got stabbed like right in the gut.
Yeah.
She just kind of walked it off. I'm like, what?
I don't know. Maybe that was a hint towards her being a tether too.
Maybe
because they were taking some hits.
Dude got hit with the fire thing.
The fire poker straight in the head. Yeah, and nothing changed.
He's like, huh? Like, I'm like, bro, I thought he was dead right there.
Yeah.
Sushi, I thought he was done. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh no, he's not.
He wasn't even phased. He was just like, why'd she hit me? And then the twins grabbed her, and I was like, what the? What just happened?
I think that was about it. My only real issues with the movie. I definitely didn't enjoy it, but yeah, just wish he would have just taken out certain lines. Would have been a lot better. But overall, we definitely enjoyed it. Definitely recommend go seeing it. I saw it twice. Loved it. Really loved the music too. Like Like my favorite music is when the fight between them. Yeah. When that theme when they're just doing the dance and it's like switching back and forth between dancing scenes and fighting. Man.
Yeah, especially freaking the way Red wasn't even. She was toying with her.
Man, right? Like those dances when she was
legit.
her ass.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I was actually kind of hurt Adelaide won.
Right, I was too.
I was like, the way she was playing with you shouldn't have got that beat. Like,
dude, and especially like as soon as the fight started. Like,
yeah,
like, she slapped her so quick. I'm like, damn. She like moved the desk, slapped, and then just like flat out slapped her. I'm like,
oh, that's nice. Not today.
Yes, man, Red was. Oh my goodness.
Shutting down.
Yep. I had to do research on the movie because there's certain things that I feel like the movie didn't exactly do a great job of expressing. One thing I didn't notice. I mean, they talked about it, but so since Red was the original, she could dance.
Right.
And Adelaide couldn't because she was the tether.
Right.
So apparently Adelaide did a really bad performance when she did her performance. It was bad.
So that scene where they showed them dancing as children, it was the opposite. Like, even though it showed Red in the, like, you know, underground doing like a poor job.
Yeah.
Of
apparently
ballet.
Red was like doing a really good performance.
Right. And that's why
she could dance so well.
Yeah, and that's what the other tethers noticed. Like, holy crap, she's not one of us.
So.
But they just switched the areas and it made it seem like the opposite. Just to do that old switcheroo in the end to try to trick us.
It was interesting though, cause like it happened in flashes, so it was kind of hard to see and hard to tell. But yeah, I did a lot of research after I saw the movie, cause I'm like, I know there's more to it. Like that's the way he makes his films. They're really deep. You gotta do like a lot of research and look at a lot of things to it. So it was interesting though. And apparently he put like parallels in a lot of shots. Like I think almost every scene has something that's parallel to represent the whole 11/11 thing.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
That is.
What would you rate it?
Solid 4.5.
I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. So.
Oh, I do out of 5s. I didn't know you do out of 10s.
I mean, that's cool. You know, we different, so you know. So that's what we thought of us. Definitely go see it if you already haven't. I mean, at this point we already spoiled it, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, either way, you probably will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was really good.
On to Shazam.
Yes.
I just actually saw it again yesterday.
Again?
Yeah, I was hanging out with Daryl, and
so
he
fresh.
He wanted to go see it, and then Julian wanted to see it too, so we went and saw it again. So yeah, it's really fresh in my head.
You know, I wish because I wanted to see it again with the crew. You know, you take the Road and Wolf Productions crew and go see movies. You haven't seen a lot of.
Oh, that's what we saw.
That's what we shot Gambling Chamber with.
Oh, dude, that's so long ago.
I know. We still rolling with that name though. So
okay.
Yeah. As far as I know. The other group, that's like we don't have a name for our group. Yeah. That's
most of the groups do have names. Like then there was Ponies.
Yeah. Cause I think like after being friends for so long, you're like, we're a company.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Like
we're a clan.
I'm in like 2 group chats. One is called Rose Night, and then one is called Outlaws. Like,
and that's usually how you do it. Like,
yeah, it just happens.
It does. I think when we were with like Tyrone and we had our own name then too. I can't remember it off the tip of my tongue. But I know we called it. No, because we had a clan tag and everything.
Yeah,
we were making fun of it because like they legit stormed Xbox Live. Just took it by storm. Because when I joined, it was more like they completely consumed us. Yep. We had our own little clan, and it was like, nah. And I can't remember it. That's how friends. Yeah. That's how friend groups do, though.
Shazam, right? That's what we're talking about.
Get to it.
Yeah. So, what thoughts on
it? I like the movie a lot. Like, that was a good DC movie.
Yes.
Like, I can see why you had it in your number 2.
Yep.
I definitely, cause I am one of the few people who, besides liking Suicide Squad, love Justice League. when I,
Really?
directed. Yeah, I loved Justice League.
Oh wow, yeah, no, I didn't know that.
And I never told him they were shitting
Hey
on
man, your
that
secret
movie.
confession. As he saw everyone shit on the movie, he's just watching in silence, like
with tears in my eyes. Oh, I love Justice League.
you know what? That doesn't surprise me though, because you were only one of the only few people who actually like Green Lantern too.
Right, and I like the character.
Yeah.
And I like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
But I like crappy movies. I feel like that's my secret niche. My secret curse.
Why did that just sound like the biggest confession? Like, guys, I like secret movies. I like bad movies. Like,
I like them. They're so terrible, but I enjoy them.
It's a bad addiction.
Isn't it? I mean, but not all of them are terrible. Like Deadpool was great.
Deadpool wasn't labeled as terrible.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What?
I like good movies too.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Not every movie I'm a fan over was terrible. Suicide Squad did horrible. I love Suicide Squad.
But it did win. Did it win an Oscar?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was after the DVD release with the
it won an Oscar. Or was it? It won some kind of award, and it was really funny that it won it too, because then it could be labeled as an award-winning movie. But it won it for makeup. Yeah. Just makeup.
Oh.
That's what's funny about it. But just even no matter what it is, as long as it won an award, they could put that on the DVD. Like, this is an award-winning movie. Like, okay.
All right. I mean, you really pushed for it, but okay, you take it away.
People were so mad too because it beat Guardians of the Galaxy.
For makeup?
Yep, it beat Guardians of the Galaxy and something else too. And everybody was really mad about it because they're like, "Are you serious?" And they had screenshots of different characters from different movies, and they had Suicide. And they're like, "You really think this beats this?"
But I think Suicide Squad's makeup wasn't bad, especially Killer.
No, it wasn't that it was bad. Yeah, that was like one of the lead things.
Yeah,
it wasn't that it was bad. It was the fact that it wasn't better than other movies.
I mean, yeah, because freaking Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty solid with makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know what that second choice was, because that would definitely make me
remember.
Like, if that was like something prominent, I would be like, oh, I can see why people were mad. But like Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, I feel like makeup wise, in that time that they were released, they were kind of on the same, on the same level. Especially since we're talking about the first one, right?
The first Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, that it was competing with.
It was in 2017. So, I think so. This is quite a long list. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is such a long list. No, I don't want to see all that. They got a whole thing. Yo, I just want to see the other nominations. Oh my god.
Stop doing this.
I'm stuck. Okay, here we go. Okay, so why won this Academy Award?
Competing with?
Right. How the award is actually judged. I mean, that might be interesting later on.
But right now, okay.
Okay, but Star Trek. Yep. Forgot about that. Star Trek has some really good makeup.
Yeah, no. Aliens look legit.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I've ever seen an alien in real life, but I would assume maybe close to that.
This is what it looks like. And let's see. For context, the film. Okay, so it beat out Rogue One.
Oh, whoa, wait.
This year, the Grand Blue took home. Oh wait, no, that's something different.
I was gonna say.
In the end, the nominee was selected by the Academy branch, required 7 years. Blah blah blah. Star Trek distinguished Suicide Squad, which pursued a variety of different makeup techniques in schools just to get its main cast on screen. Did it? Was it? Did it beat Star Wars? No. Okay, so yeah, that's Star Trek.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is kind of a long article, and we don't have that kind of time to really read it.
Actually, way deeper
like,
of a rabbit hole than we get bargained for.
Did not think it was gonna tell me all. And it's still going. I'm still scrolling.
It's unfortunate because it would have been nice to know who they beat out.
Maybe at some point I might read that. Okay, so it did win over Star Trek, so that's for sure.
Okay, Star Trek.
I'm on a different article now, guys. Why are you referencing all these other things?
Yeah, that beat that.
No. See, I don't think that was. Oh no, yeah, Star Trek. Oh yeah. know what? You know what? Yeah,
We'll come back to that.
Yeah. Oh wait, okay. I found an article about it running. So maybe in here. Bingo! Finally, Deadpool. The dressmaker, Florence Foster Jenkins, Hell Caesar, a man called All, and then Star Trek. So I guess really is main competition with Star Trek.
Yeah, because I mean, like.
So I guess it didn't be Guardians. Okay, fair enough.
And then the pictures they used for the comparison for Star Trek, they did not use like the greatest Star Trek pictures.
Yeah.
So I could see using that bias.
And then it beat Deadpool 1. Yeah, I guess they didn't have.
They just had Wade mostly, and then you know.
That's about it.
Yeah, because what's his name was CGI.
Colossus. Yep.
And they didn't have any. Yeah. No. Yeah, because Deadpool 2 is when they had more characters with weird appearances.
But I think Star Trek had more characters, so that's probably why everybody was so upset about it. I did see an article in passing that said why Suicide Squad beat Star Trek, because that was like, I think that was the
huge hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they only have 4 main. How did the cast, honestly?
How did we talk about this? Oh wait, what were we
bad movies.
About? Yeah. All right, sorry. Ooh. Man, these tangents just like sneak up on us. Like, yo, does anybody know that meme with the cat in the hat and he comes up behind you with the back? Those are our tangents, I swear. I mean, it was just
we have a plan.
Here are tangents.
Trust us. Trust us. They're sneak attacks. They're not on purpose. We have an actual plan.
Okay, back to the main topic.
Shazam.
Shazam, yes.
Right.
Okay, so you said you liked it. That's where we can start talking about bad movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what else did you like about it?
I liked. Spoilers.
Oh, right. Spoiler alert.
Before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
I like how it turned out in the end. I like where it went. I like that they brought the Shazam family to the big screen.
Yes, right?
My God. That and the main bad guy was just evil.
Yeah.
For like no fucking reason.
Yep.
Like there's a reason, but it's just like he was.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't like he never reason to be like really evil.
Right.
He had a reason to be a dick. But evil, that was a bit of a stretch. Like,
that was way too far.
Your daddy didn't like you, your brother didn't like you. Get over it.
Yeah, he went to lengths just to show them about power.
No, I really think it was. No offense to anybody, by the way. I think it was an old man. I'm pretty sure he was a virgin. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you know.
Pretty sure he was a virgin.
Yeah.
Cause remember he was telling somebody, he was like, my dad didn't like me, my brother didn't like me. You know, I had nobody. You gotta, I had to be alone. Blah blah. I'm just thinking like,
you ain't find
right? You had no girlfriend or boyfriend. You know, we're not.
You didn't find no love at all from no. You just seeked it from those two people.
Yeah, all you did was just look for the way to get back to the magic door. Like
that's all you focused on.
Yeah, so I was like,
I can see why you weren't worthy at the get-go, but now I'm feeling like you really wasn't
right.
worthy.
I was like, you ain't had no needs? Like, your needs was just to get that door?
That's your desire? Your total desire?
Apparently.
I mean, there was no gray.
That's all he desired. He had no other desires. It was
black and white for him. It was no gray anywhere to be found.
I'm pretty sure he went to college and stuff. They was like, man, you want to see these girls? Like, nah. I want to
figure out this door thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get back to this magic place. The wizard. All right, he's talking about the wizard. Let's go. He's talking about the wizard again. We got to go.
Yeah, he's getting crazy.
That's your roommate? Like, let's not even talk about it.
I know even a doctor that was helping him when he progressed his medical field and all that, she was just like, what are you talking about?
Right.
We're studying mass hysteria. What are you going through? He's like, oh no, this is not that.
He's like, these people aren't crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah, that helps what we're trying to solve. That proves something. You're just feeding into my point. My whole thesis, you are the product of my thesis. Like if I took this paper and I read it to you.
So, like yeah, you're right. Like he had no reason to really be evil.
No, he didn't.
Be a dick.
It was just as soon as he got what he wanted, he just used it exactly the wrong way. Like exactly the reason why the wizard didn't give him the power in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to think. What did you think of Billy?
Billy? At first I thought like, this kid's a dick.
Yeah.
Like,
jackass.
And because he was a jackass, it was like, he's the perfect Billy.
Yep. He made a good Billy for sure. And it's funny, so I saw with Julian. Julian was like, I didn't think he was that big of a dick. I'm like, honestly, first of all, Billy was kind of a jerk, but he wasn't as much of a jerk.
Right.
The thing is, he's worse in the comics, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is. In the movie, they didn't make him as much of a jerk, but in the comics, he's definitely worse. Especially even when he's Shazam. Shazam, he's...
Oh my God. Like, if you don't believe us, watch. I know it's on the wall. Watch that movie. Watch Justice League War.
Yes, Justice League War. All he does the whole time is just
showboat.
Showboat and hit on Wonder Woman. I'm like...
The whole movie.
Alright. Like, in the middle of a fight, like, dude.
Legit in the fight for planet Earth.
Exactly. So that's pretty much why I don't like Billy. So I will admit in the movie he wasn't as bad, but yeah. I definitely really liked it for sure. Honestly I don't like origin movies. Period. So honestly, Man of Steel is probably one of my favorite origin movies ever.
Right.
Well, normally I really don't like origin movies because it takes so much time to establish the character, establish what they can do, so you can see who they are, what they're all about. Like
that was my problem with Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
But I was just like, because it was about her becoming Wonder Woman, rather than I'm Wonder Woman. I've been doing this for a while. Watch me whoop ass.
Yep. Yep. I think that's another reason why like Spider-Man: Homecoming is probably my favorite Spider-Man movie because it's just like
it's not a origin.
Yeah, it's not an origin story at all. We know exactly who he is, and we just get to go see him be Spider-Man. It's awesome.
Like I've been Spider-Man for so and so amount of time. And I've just been saving New York and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Like I would put Shazam. I would probably actually make a little. I would give a higher rating. I was gonna say I would say Shazam is about on par with Captain America, First Avenger, but no, it's better than that. It's funnier,
yeah,
for sure. So it's like
funnier.
it's better, more entertaining, but somewhere near there because it's just like I feel like Shazam is gonna have that Winter Soldier sequel.
Definitely, I mean,
honestly,
because right towards the end, because for it to be an origin movie, it had the slowest start.
Yeah,
I was.
It took forever for him to finally meet the damn wizard. I'm like, oh
my God, like he didn't get his powers 20, 30 minutes into the movie.
Something like that.
And then when he had them,
Then he didn't fight nobody. He spent so much time learning what he could do, then showboating, and being a kid with powers, like
being a kid who can turn into a doll
with
powers.
And then he finally fights. Then he ran.
Because he didn't have the chance to fight anybody who could stand up to him. Yep. Like, wait a minute.
I love when he first ran into him. He was just like, just so you know, I'm kind of invincible. It's that 1-2, and he was already out. He was like, oh, that hurt.
He's like, what just happened?
He's like, I thought I was invincible. I'm like, ooh, Billy, you got a lot to learn, buddy.
Oh my God, man.
Just so you guys know, anybody who did see the movie and enjoyed it and want to know more about the cameo, I did research on that. So with the Superman cameo, they filmed in that school during the school's break. Right. So they only had so much time to actually film the movie. Not to mention they're filming a bunch of kids.
Right.
So then there comes child labor laws too.
Yeah.
So they can only film a certain amount of time. It'd be different if they were all adults. Then they could, use the school whenever it's open for a long amount of time as they want, whatever. But child labor laws, so they can only do so long. They only had so long because the school was on their break, and Henry Cavill was not available, probably because he was filming The Witcher.
Right.
So he probably would have been available at some point, but just not in that specific time frame. So they used Zach's stunt double. He put on the suit, and then had the like chest down shot. Yeah. But originally it was supposed to be Henry Cavill. The director, the writer, one of them said from Giggle, they're like, yeah, we wanted Henry Cavill to be in this movie as a cameo. We want that from the beginning. They had the idea of him coming in, sitting down with Freddie and talking to him. But they appreciated the cameo they got because it comes off as funny, which is true.
It
does.
You just
see he's like, ah! And it's like,
and it cuts off.
Right, exactly. So it did turn out a lot funnier than I think it would have been if Henry Cavill just walks in and sits down and starts talking to him.
Having a nice lunch, like, you know. That was the least jackass thing Sam did that entire movie. That was legit the nicest thing. And I mean, he has saved people's lives at this point, and that was still the nicest thing he's done the entire movie.
Man, we will say this movie, I don't know how you feel about it, this movie was so funny though. Definitely one of the funniest superhero films probably ever seen.
Definitely,
sure.
like, it was just the fact that it was about a 14-year-old boy suddenly getting powers, who felt himself that he didn't deserve them, who felt himself that he was now powerful, and what else am I gonna do but be me?
But, although I will say, one thing was kind of weird to me. I felt like, I don't know if this was intentional, and I don't read Shazam that much to really know too much about him, but I found it kind of weird that I feel like Billy didn't act like him, though.
What do you mean?
Like okay, so, like, Billy seemed really serious. I mean,
You're kind of right.
He was kind of a jokester, like, at the beginning, where he told those guys, hey, you really felt for that, he took his lunch. You know, he was kind of a jokester, but like,
he had such a dark thing going.
Yeah, like, when he got with his family, he was just this dark kid. He didn't care about the little black girl who loved him. He's so adorable, by the way.
I know! I was telling him all the whole movie, like, he's so adorable.
But, yeah, he, like, didn't really care about anyone. He wasn't, like, outgoing or silly. But then he becomes Shazam. He's floss dancing. Like, we haven't even seen you dance ever. So that's kind of weird.
Yeah, like, you've been very to yourself.
Yeah, and then he, like, makes all these little jokes and stuff. He does, like, all this super silly stuff. Like, I was dying when he got the dirty-ass mattress.
Trying to save those people on the
And he was so sure. Like, he was like, yeah, right. Yeah, and they were like, no, this is a bus. He was like, no.
He was so confused. He was like, this will definitely work.
Yeah, he's like, this will work, right? Like, no. Like, dude.
Because he was so calculated as a child. He had been this detective like his whole life. What made you think
I didn't think a dirty old mattress is gonna catch this whole bus. Like, and things will be fine.
Like, these people will survive for sure.
Right.
Just put a mattress down.
I don't know. Like, it was kind of weird. Like, I think that's just, you know, Zach, because Zach's a funny guy, period. And the kid who plays Shazam, he's funny too, but he's not as funny as Zach. So it's just like, I think that's just kind of how it came off.
Right.
But still, it's not too noticeable, honestly, unless you, like, really do a lot of, I don't know, deep thinking and, like, really observing. But honestly, it's just a super funny movie. Zach kind of carries it, to be honest with you.
Really? I mean, like, don't get me wrong, the kid who played Billy.
Oh, yeah, he was good.
He was really good. He was like, he was actually supposed to be portraying, like, the hurt side of Billy. Like,
yeah, true.
Because he felt like his mom was looking for him out there somewhere, and he's like, I have to do everything I can so that she knows I'm okay, so we can be a family again. Because all this foster stuff, for the birds, man. Because
I don't need no fake family. I'm like, damn, that's harsh, dude.
It was, and then, like, just to see, like, how torn up he was.
Man, that junk was rough. I really liked how they did that scene, though, because there's a word for that. I forgot what the word is, but when, like, I think it's a sense of euphoria. When you think back on something that you saw as a kid, you think about it in, like, a happier sense than what actually happened.
Yeah.
I really like how they did that, because, like, she, you know, in his version, she was all happy and they were having a good time. In her version, she's all kind of, like, frustrated, just, like, a little fed up. You could tell she's a little irritated. She's trying, like, you could just feel that.
You can feel that animosity.
Yeah.
That, like, and in his head, the reason that she had left him or couldn't find him was because there were so many people.
Yep, and because it was his fault because he
ran off.
Yeah,
because he ran off by himself. When in actuality, like, she
basically let him go.
Yeah, she was like, I literally had nowhere for us to sleep that night. Like, we just got kicked out the house, and then I saw you with the cops, and I was like, he good.
Right. I'm like,
really?
He's like, he'll be better off.
Like, I knew they could take better care of me. You mean the cops doing their job? Like, this is literally by the book. It gets no better than that. That's it.
They're gonna take him somewhere, and then they're gonna go off and live their lives, their own kids.
Yeah, they're not gonna raise him.
This ain't Batman. You don't have billionaires adopting orphans.
Right? Like, this is real life. Oh my gosh. This is real life in Seattle. Like,
Yeah.
just, and then she changed her name or whatever.
And then she went back to her maiden name?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Something like
Wait
that.
a minute.
But she never got married in the first
Yeah,
place.
she was 17. Hold on.
She never got married.
How
in
did
the
she go
first
back
place.
to? Yeah, whatever. Nah,
It doesn't make sense.
yeah.
I mean, but it's not the writer's fault or anything.
Maybe we just didn't pay attention enough to
'Cause,
that
like,
section.
It didn't make sense
Yeah,
to us.
and it didn't
Like,
matter.
but yeah, it's not important. It's not that important to the story.
Not at all.
What's important is her and how she handled it, how Billy felt afterward, and how that scene where he jumps off the roof and Shazam's.
Dude,
That was like the best scene.
Yeah.
Aside from the Shazam family, it was just like that was my favorite because it was like when he finally accepted it, like,
oh my goodness,
Shazam off the roof, man.
dude.
I got so hyped.
I did too.
Like the dude next to me, he must have liked movies too, because me and him were like, oh. My mom just looked at me like. It was just so cool to me.
Yep, same here. I was happy to see it again, honestly.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Aquaman. Not that Aquaman was bad. I just
No, yeah,
I just didn't really care for
Aquaman's
it.
not bad as a movie at all. Like, I should know. I like bad movies. But it just Shazam definitely did a better job.
Yes, it was just a lot more entertaining. I am. You know, I don't think I would like any of these movies as much as I like Man of Steel until I get a movie with like one of my personal favorite characters, honestly.
Probably,
Like, don't get me wrong, Wonder Woman was good, Aquaman was good, Shazam was great, but it's like these are all characters who I don't read none of their stuff. Like, you know, they show up in the series. Like, I read Justice League, but I don't read any of those. I read Batman, I read Flash, I read Super Sons, you know, I read all these other titles, and I want them to get their movies. So I'm geeked about Batman probably starting filming. I think he said at the end of this year. I'm worried about Flash though. Flash is going through so much. They've lost several different writers and directors. Currently, from what I heard, Ezra Miller, the guy who's playing Flash, is going to write it. Yeah, but the recent rumor I heard was that it's not going well for him writing it, so they're actually thinking about replacing him overall and getting somebody else, because he's very passionate about it. Honestly.
Yeah, he's definitely the most passionate superhero playing a superhero that
He
I've
is.
seen. I mean,
he's like on par with Ryan Reynolds, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, so he took on the mantle of writing it, and he's like, and he was explaining before he took on the mantle of writing it, he explained that the reason it's such a long process is because he wants to get this movie right.
Yep.
He's like, this movie for the fans, I want this to be the best Flash movie that they could possibly get. So
yeah.
we just keep rewriting it, keep retweaking it until we get it right. I'm like, I really appreciate that. That's really cool. But at the same time, I want to see you in a movie. Jesus. Like, I'm just saying. Like,
it's cool that you're doing this. I appreciate your effort.
I do.
But just give me the dang on movie.
Man, if you don't take one of them previous stories and just throw it on the screen. You know, like I get you want to write a good movie, but so many other people have wrote really good stories.
You don't have to remake the wheel. Like,
Right.
you don't have to do it.
Like, man, you don't apply a Godspeed story. You apply Flashpoint, which is the original thing they were gonna do.
Yeah, like,
do something.
Something now.
Don't Zack Snyder it, but go do something. Just saying, like, I'm ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Until then, I think the movie I'm probably most geeked about is Green Lantern, because that one is gonna be awesome.
Where's that?
No, it's nothing there. I was just saying when you play, just like watch this, because I don't know if when you hit this, if the noise comes here.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Just gonna say that, but yes.
Now that you did that, now I'm worried that we heard dun dun.
I mean, we did. It's okay. He apologizes.
He apologizes. Says the man who dun did.
I didn't do it.
That time.
I haven't done it at all. It's only been you the whole time. If you hear it at all, it's always been his foot. Every time. I have been conscious of it.
Yeah, but when you showed me, you don't realize that you tapped it twice.
I mean, that's different. I was gonna cut this out, but now I can't because now it's just funny.
Yeah. Hey.
Anyway. But,
all right.
Tangent.
Pretty much. We legit just had an argument about the stay into the mic.
Anyway, so the Green Lantern movie, I don't know if you've heard, you're probably gonna be super excited because Green Lantern is your favorite.
Yeah.
Who wrote the best Green Lantern stories?
Oh
shit. I shouldn't have pop quiz you.
No.
I thought you would know though.
No, yeah, cause like you forget how much of a fan like all Green Lantern stories are the best Green Lantern.
Okay. Who wrote the most popular Green Lantern story?
You talking about Brightest Day, Darkest Night type deal?
Yes. Or is it Blackest Day? I think.
Blackest Day.
Blackest Day. Blackest Night.
Brightest Day, Blackest Night.
Okay.
He is writing the movie.
Who is he? Oh god. Okay, but yes, he's writing it. Jeff Johns.
Thank you.
Yes, he is writing the Green Lantern script for the movie. He's making it a buddy cop movie. Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart.
Hey. Ooh.
Yes.
Buddy.
Yeah, so like, dude, that's honestly the movie I'm most excited about. I'm excited for the Batman movie too, sure, but that Green Lantern movie.
No, yeah.
Man, especially to get the right people to play Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. A buddy cop movie out in space.
That is Green Lantern, a buddy cop movie all the way.
Exactly.
That's legit. No,
and then have Guardians of the Galaxy type thing. So like, nowhere on Earth at all.
Yeah, not at all. Just totally out in space.
Yes.
Just their sector.
Yes.
Doing their job.
Like, come on, that movie, yeah. And he's been writing it. He's been writing for a while. He talked about it last year at Comic-Con. So he might be done with the script by now. So it'll probably come out. Let's say 2021.
That's not far. That's not far. I mean, 2019 came out of nowhere.
Yep. What's his name? Dwayne The Rock Johnson talked about Black Adam. I think he said it's gonna start filming end of this year or sometime next year. I think he said next year. So kind of mad about that because I was hoping he would film it this year,
right?
Or start it this year, finish it, and then that way it can come out late next year,
right? So that way it'd be not too far from our minds. I mean Shazam, by the way,
right? And then on top of that, they can start from Shazam 2 next year, then it comes out the year after,
right?
Black Adam versus Shazam, because that's what they want to do. They want to, he even talked about on his Instagram. He talked about how at first he was in the original movie, the first movie. Then they wrote the script and they were just like, I don't think this is gonna work. Having to establish these two big characters, so he called some guy and he was like, we're gonna have to break it up into 2 movies, and he was like, that's fine. So we got Shazam, then we have Black Adam, then after that they're going to fight, and it's gonna be epic. Oof. So yeah, I'm really excited. I didn't know he produced Shazam. His company are the ones that are producing Shazam and Black Adam. I knew they were producing Black Adam. I didn't know they produced Shazam though.
I didn't know that either. Literally not until this conversation.
So now it makes sense why it's so funny. Because The Rock makes funny movies.
Oh, The Rock has a funny YouTube.
Yeah.
So The Rock is a funny man.
He is.
He's a funny man. Like, I want to go see Fighting with Family or something.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta see that. That shit.
I kind of did want to see it after the trailer. I'm not really, I wasn't really into wrestling, not as growing up as a kid, but
I mean, I'm into wrestling. Have I ever watched wrestling? Nah.
I actually at least watched it. Dang.
I love wrestling. I love hearing news about wrestlers. I love seeing wrestlers on their YouTube channels.
But you don't watch it.
I don't watch it. I don't watch wrestling. It's so weird. I know wrestling moves. I know how to perform wrestling moves.
I play the games, but I don't
watch wrestling. I think they have interesting stories because this is drama for young adult males. Mm-hmm. It's good stuff. It's entertainment, but I don't watch it. I have a whole Hulu dedicated to it that I have yet to open. So there you go. I know.
I feel like some fan is gonna watch this and be very disappointed.
Like what?
It's all you're gonna see in the comments, like, I'm very disappointed in you. Kick him off the show.
You gonna take me off the show though?
I gotta do what the fans say.